Sheriff's deputies are scouring the neighborhoods looking for the gunman who shot and killed 7-year-old Jasmine Barnes in a drive-by shooting. Harris County investigators say they've gotten several leads after they put out a sketch of the suspect, and they were back at the scene of the crime today, going door to door.
Viewers like you have been asking us several questions about the shooting death of Jasmine Barnes. Many of those questions stem around the sketch of the shooter. Several of you sharing pictures of other wanted criminals and noting a resemblance to Jasmine's shooter. But there is no way to confirm a connection at this point, so we are not showing any of those pictures. But it does demonstrate how many of you are trying to help solve this case. The other question, where was the family coming and going? Well, Jasmine's family was leaving a relative's house Sunday morning, 7 a.m. They were heading east on Tidwell, then turned south onto the Beltway, heading to Joe V's for coffee. Well, when they were shot, it was just past the Wallaceville intersection. You've also been asking about surveillance video. Well, TransStar tells us the cameras may have been working, but its website was not working properly, so the public couldn't have seen anything. Plus, TransStar does not record its own footage. We also know that surveillance video of the pickup came from a nearby business. We are working, though, to confirm which business and where. And lastly, many of you asking, what kind of truck is it? Well, that's what deputies are trying to figure out as well. All they know right now is that it is a red pickup. No idea on a make, model, or license plate. Of course, contact investigators with any tips that you may have, and we'll keep trying to answer your questions about this case.
As they keep looking for a killer.